Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Mini System Test 3. And this test is going to be a little bit different. And as you may know, I'm making these system tests pretty frequently because I'm just trying to come up with some new ideas that I can come up with the system. And don't worry, this system up on the wall is not going anywhere. It's still staying. And that panel over there is not going anywhere either. That's still staying in my collection. Even these and that. So anyways, I just wanted to make that perfectly clear with you guys. No, this panel is not replacing anything. Well, it actually is, but this panel has been working so darn well. It has not crapped out on me at all. And I believe this panel is very well built, and it has not crapped out on me. And I know this panel does have an optional feature that you can do with the NAC outputs. It only has 2 NACs, and that's about it. And it only has one SLC loop card that you can hook up the addressable module and a conventional pull station, and that's about it. But I don't have any smoke detectors for the system yet. But if I plan to get some smoke detectors for this system, it has to be addressable, and I'm not sure what type of addressable smoke detectors this thing takes. If you want to let me know in the comments down below what type of smoke detectors I should get for this thing, please let me know. And I still have the 2 troubles on the system because I don't have the N-align resistors for the module. And please let me know what type of resistors I need to get, like how many K ohms that it needs to have and stuff like that, so that way I can bump these 2 troubles off the system. And if we look inside the panel, we have one more set of wire, which is going into NAC 2 right there. So 2 NACs are being used, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. So let's close this up. Still the same panel. Whoops, I almost caught a glimpse of it. And we have the same SLC loop module. And you can see the green light flashing. There it is. And for initiating devices on the system, we have my Simplex T-bar that my dad gave me a long time ago, but a long time ago when he first got me this, he took the addressable module out because this pull station didn't come with a key, and I used a switch off of my other pull station that broke on me. It was a Simplex 2099-9756 pull station that I had never shown on video before, but this was an addressable pull station, but now it's been converted into a conventional pull station because I took the switch out of the broken pull station and put it in this one. So that's the story with this initiating device, single action T-bar. And I have 2 notification appliances instead of 1, the Peripherals devices. This right here is my Spectre Alert Classic Chime Strobe, my CH241575. And on the right of that, we have my Gentex Commander 3 strobe. Yeah, it's a remote strobe of the Gentex Commander 3, and it's set for 75 candela. I don't know if you can see, but let me zoom in. Yep, it's set for 75 candela. That's what I have it set on. So it's going to be quite bright. And the reason why I'm using 2 NACs, it's because I have NAC 1 tied into the actual chime on the Spectre Alert, and both of the strobes are connected on NAC 2. So I have NAC 2 set for continuous, non-silenceable, so it's going to act like a strobe NAC. So when I silence the alarms, the strobes will continue to flash, which is pretty darn neat. But they're not going to be synced up because, well, I wish I could sync them up, but both of these alarms. But this panel doesn't have a synchronization option. It's not built for that. So, anyways, let's go ahead and pull the pole station. Yeah, and the reason why I choose the chime strobe, it's because it's late at night and it's dark out and it is 10 o'clock at night. So anyways, let's get mini system test 3 over with and let's pull the pole station. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Knowledge. As you can see, the strobes are still flashing because they're on NAC 2, non-silenceable. And also, I figured that I could do that for this test to make something a little bit bigger and have 2 devices instead of 1. And since it is dark outside, let's see what these look like in the dark, because it is nighttime. And let's turn off these lights and see what it looks like in the dark. Yeah, that's really cool. It's like a light show in the dark. These alarms are pretty much like taking over the show, and the camera lost focus. Let's turn the lights back on. Whoops. Turn the knob way too many times. Okay. Yep. As you can see, the alarms are, these 2 strobes are pretty much taking over the show. Even the Commander 3. So let's go ahead and reset the pole station before we put a reset in the system, because if you don't reset the pole station, this panel acts a little bit different, and it won't make the alarm go off again. It's just gonna say it's not gonna reset. So let's stick our B key in here. This is kind of tough to do with one hand. Okay, now we can put a reset in the system. And the camera lost focus again. I don't know why the camera's losing focus, but there we go. This panel does take forever to reset. And the camera does pick up that screen really well. As for the heck of it, let's pull it one more time. And that's all there is to it. So, and yes, the chime does sound a little bit raspy because it's on FWR. If you have one of these Spectre Alert multi-tone chime strobes and you have an FWR panel, that's no big issue. So let's go ahead and reset this again. Okay, pole station is reset. Now we can put a reset in the system. Alright, now we have to acknowledge the trouble that's going to come up. Yep. So there you have it. Close that. Well, that was Mini System Test 3. I hope you liked it. And if you want to see more, put in some requests and I'll be glad to do it for you guys. But this may take some time because I don't want to make these tests way too close to each other, but I will make this one an extra just for tonight. So anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching, and that'll be it. Thank you. Have a good night.